Welcome back to some more Tennessee Titans franchise action here on my channel. We're going to be playing Week 10, the home game against the Indianapolis Colts, a divisional showdown game. And a quick checkup here. We already played them. We won in Week 4. We won away. It doesn't really say much about how this team is going to perform. Because most of the time they are just incredibly good on defense. They're going to be absolutely harassing everybody on our offense. They're just extremely good. Plus, we always pick up injuries when playing against them, so that is nasty. We do hope to get out of this one alive. It's going to be a short intro this week because I'm just going to be checking, do they have any injuries? That is my main question here, while at the same time showing our injuries. Jelani Woods is out. That's the only injury they have on their team. So all of the defense is fit, all of the offense is fit, Anthony Richardson is fit. Yeah, we have to figure out a way to stop them. So how do we do that? Let's just take a peek here. Defend the short pass. Couldn't have said it better. All right, 100% fatigue. This is great. We can put some practice into the players, but I do see that the depth chart is kind of wonky again. There have been some changes. James Houston the fourth overtaking Neil Wilcox again. Not really too happy about that. So we're going to be putting reps into Neil Wilcox here. It is Isaac. We're going to go for starters here, of course. We're going to split for the D tackles. We're going to focus on the starters for left outside linebackers, splits for mid linebackers, splits for right outside linebackers, because Justin Patton and Jill Peoples both should grow. And Knox and Styles both getting starter experience points here. Offensive game plan. What do we do? Run it inside. Awesome. Exactly what I would have chosen anyways. QB training. Alright, let's go with some splits here. We're also going to go with, not splits, but with backup training for the running backs. The wide receivers, we're also going to be putting some more emphasis on the backups in this practice session here. Tight ends, we're going to be splitting this. Or maybe just going for backups overall. D tackles, started training. Patrick Paul, why not? Not D tackle, but left tackle. Left guard, Linsley and Lynch both can profit, but I feel like Linsley needs to get bumped a little bit more. We're going to be going with splits for these players here. I really don't want to risk any injuries to these starters. That would really not make me a lot of happy. All right, why use big word if small word do trick? Sack the QB 5 times. We're going to attempt to do that. 20 points or less. All right, 300 defensive yards and win by 70 plus points. That is maybe overly ambitious. All right, can we yank it down a little bit? Just a little bit, dudes. Will there be tears? And the answer is no. We've got the same names in here. Jordan Hall 3 weeks, Marius Mims 1 week, and Deshaun Price for 2 weeks. And that is going to be our target here, to just get these dudes back to fitness again. And Marius Mims very important. Deshaun Price, I want to reveal him. Jordan Hall, of course, incredibly important for the defense. I will be doing player upgrades now ever so quickly here. Let's just see if we get the chance to be quick here though. Base 95 elusive back now. Getting better and better. Tyjae Spears, just an absolutely fantastic player. Playmaker update here for Caleb Palmer. I'm also liking what he's doing. We might give him an optical optimization at some point in time here. George Temple, possession upgraded. He's also growing really nicely. I imagine he's going to be something of a... yeah, I just imagine he's going to be a start of trade player. It's not growing super fast, but yeah, you never know. Power upgraded for Eric Lynch, that's a rookie, and Mitch Burris at mid linebacker also gets some points here. This is another rookie that I just slapped in there with a hidden dev trait. I would really like to reveal this dude. I would really like to reveal him. I just don't know how I'm going to do that, and without him getting a ton of play action at the moment. The staff upgrades, let's just take the time to do that as well. I want to put some into defense, especially this tree here looks a little bit underdeveloped. I'm just trying to find a balance between the front three, the linebacking group, and the secondary group. So if I can get that done, then that is fantastic. Final checkup, depth chart, because I did see some wonky stuff in there, so let's just check this one out here. Is everything looking the way I want it to look? And I think it is for the most part. At left tackle, yeah, Patrick Paul, why not? That just makes sense due to the injury here. Jack Linsley, yes, this is a hell yes. Well, this is looking good. All right, I think offensive line was looking good here. I want to have Neil Wilcox playing more snaps. I want him to develop and learn. Stephen Dalton, that's a rookie sitting behind Adisa Isaac. I did cut a few players to cut back on salary as well. Jarvis Ford here, right, Glenn Sprinkle. All of this is looking pretty standard. Jalen Wilcox, mid linebacker. And of course, way down here is Mitch Burris, so he's not going to see the light of day unless we have horrible injuries in the mid linebacking group room, which I really don't want to see. Strong safeties. So final checkup is always the slot wide receivers and the third down running back and the power halfback, but all of these look to be very good already. Nice. All right. I think we're ready. We're ready to head into the game now. Nissan Stadium in all its glory. Really liking it. Looks a little bit dated. They are talking about maybe building a new stadium right there. Tyjae Spears with the season stats 939, 6 touchdowns. I don't think he's in the lead yet, but looking good. Does what he needs to do. And here you can see the Indianapolis Colts in their away uniforms. It's just the base away uniforms. We are going to be lining up in the current home option, of course. And here we go. Will Levis leading them out. Loving the two swords. Sunday night primetime game. The Colts have always been a rival. I mean, we've had rivalries with a lot of teams in our division, of course. The Jags are always hard to beat. The Texans are always brutal. And the Colts have probably been the one team that has been the nastiest to play against. Yeah, I can't really put my finger on why, but it just is that way. Just a very different feeling defense, hard hitting, very solid, very similar to the Jags. And here we go. Probably could have turned for that, turned for the corner a little bit more. Didn't see that opening really evolving in a way that I felt comfortable with just heading into it. Tyjae Spears. Let's go straight here. Game day factor. Players accelerate slightly faster, and Jeremiah Trotter waiting for us right there. And he goes straight ahead, which is good for us because we can push forward 3rd and 2. That's another few yards as Divine Diablo hits with a hard hit here. I'm going to avoid those read options like the plague. Why? Well, pretty self-explanatory really, because my quarterback is not made for that. Left-hand side run. Come on, let's block here, and we push just across the line as Divine Diablo, number 52, goes down. Initially, of course, with the Raiders. Now, on this Colts team here, 2 minutes 47 in the first quarter. Will Levis. Oh, left, right, center, and number 54, Tyjae Spears, after this tackle, holding his right shoulder. Even if he doesn't get a lot of touchdowns for us, he is an important force in driving us forward. Chris McAdams. Yikes! 3rd and 3. George Temple out. Oh, come on, man. 3rd and 3. How are we going to get across that first down line? Let's try Flood. Let's try this. And Amari Rodgers on the short pass. Gonna try and hit him towards the end. No. Psych. And it's knocked out. Oh, one of my best offensive players, Amari Rodgers, one of the safest hands on my team, gets the ball knocked out. 4th and 3 at the 43. All right, we're gonna punt this one. We're gonna punt it. Far right side. Gonna try and just make sure that they don't get too much on that. That is a very good punt. Out at the 8, Ryan Stonehouse doing extremely well here. Anthony Richardson leading the team. Here we go. I'm excited to see him next NFL season again. He got injured, shoulder injury, pretty early on. Not too happy about that. Alright, defense can't hold them. But their defense held us. Alright. Is this gonna be a reverse? A reverse of the first game? And a fumble. For fuck's sake, guys! What do I do about this one here? And boom, there we go. 14-0. Great job, guys. Well done. Exactly what I wanted to see. Serves me right for wanting to play safe, probably. Let's go the tight end angle. Let's get into a passing rhythm here. We need to hit back quickly. Let's just hope we get the time to do that. Chig Okonkwo. Go, go, go. Stopped here at the 38. Quiddy Pay with an injury, so we get one more play in this first quarter. Oh my god, guys. What are we doing? Why do we have to make things so difficult for ourselves? It's always so unnecessary. But okay. The slot wheel. I'm gonna try the slot wheel actually. It's a drag wheel, alright, whatever, but still. Rodgers going right, Okonkwo going left. Oh my lord. Alright. Number 22. Incomplete pass. I felt like that could have worked better. But that first quarter, absolutely forgettable. Absolutely forgettable. So, let's say F that and focus on doing things differently here, maybe. Marino, safe option. Okonkwo is an option as well. Pretty good coverage, looking like it at least. So let's get Amari Rodgers back there. Speaking of good coverage, Mims, Hall, and Price out. We just looked at those before. I want to have him back. Let's go with the vertical here for the first time today. Amari Rodgers is the dude I'm looking for. Chig Okonkwo probably is better. Probably a better idea. Alright, now I've got Marino going for that route. I don't know if things just go better or worse. Boom. What a hard hit there. 4th and 10. 1 and 5. Well, today we are, I don't know. Today we are not really doing what we could be doing. Evan McPherson, that one's going to be between the sticks. There we go. 14 and 3. So at least we get on the board. Now we need our defense to just slow them down a little bit. Get us the ball once more. Come on, defense. Alright, that is good. They even turn it over. Inside zone split, left-hand side. Do we try and get Tyjae Spears some more runs? Or do we say fuck it and go all out? Pass. Heavy. Yes, we actually do that. Levis finding Treylon Burks. So far, most of the team hasn't really been visible. The receivers haven't really shown what they can do. Let's get back into this one. We're really clawing our way back into this one here. Gonna go the post wheel drag here. Definitely the way to go. We have to get away from that midline backing central group there. That was probably a cheeky attempt here, but okay. 8 seconds to go. Mesh spot time. Let's go. Looking for Clancy, looking for Rodgers. Maybe Chig will be available. For fuck's sake. Didn't move. I was waiting on number 23 to move, but Kyle Duggar never even wavered. They're just really reading us very well today. And my passing is probably the worst it's been in a long time. Rodgers or Marino? Come on. completed. And he holds onto that ball like an absolute hero. Ooh, big dude. I'm actually counting a lot on him just being a big man and being very strong. And, you know, securing catches that maybe smaller players wouldn't be able to secure here. Amari Rodgers pushed down. 2nd and 4. Good. Let's go for another one. One of my favorite plays. As you probably know. And they're not going to get that ball back here. I'd like to close the gap to be 14 and 10. Super unnecessary turnovers in the first half, by the way. So, Amari Rodgers, maybe Chig. Whoever opens up more. Amari Rodgers. Hard hit here by Trotter. But now we survived the contact. 103 yards. Alright. Steven Marino. I just bumped the microphone while scratching my beard, so here we go. Chig Okonkwo straight into the end zone. Steven Marino goes down at the 4. 2nd and goal. Z spot. Spacing switch. Let's set up a spacing switch here. Gonna try and go for this one here. And it's just gonna be a pass attempt. If I don't hit it, it's gonna be incomplete. And we will be having saved time. Oh, knocked out right here. Number 54. Jesus Christ. Trotter is every freaking where. He really is extremely good. Extremely good. Alright, who do we look for? Treylon Burks? Maybe Treylon Burks is a clever option. Or Tyjae Spears. Let's set this one up here. Pushing for, we're at the 2. We're at the 2, we're gonna call one timeout now. We have to make this play anyways. Do we go for the field goal? Ah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna set up a halfback dive. I'm gonna set up a halfback dive, and we're gonna look for something like dragon spacing. Treylon Burks. Boom. There we go. Good audible, good pass, good catch. And we close the gap down to 4 points. Given that Evan McPherson will convert the extra point attempt, which I fully expect him to do. Kakachi Bachi, there we go. I don't know what Kakachi Bachi means, but I just said it. So it's a thing now. And I have to roll with it. 2nd half. Come on, defense. Defense! Ah, defense can't stop him. Still, we're gonna have to chase it. All because of that fumble, man. That fumble really kicked us in the balls. Nice. Amari Rodgers. I'm trying to be a little bit quicker here now. I would really like to bridge the gap quickly. Speed dig time. Treylon Burks is the dude I'm looking for. Marino is an option, but I'm rather looking for Burks. That is out of reach. Graham Barton with an injury timeout. That is not good. That is not good. Inside zone, left hand side. Can we break through here? Netane Muti was helping here with opening up this gap here for Tyjae Spears. Stepping in instead of Barton, who will return. I'm not going to be rushing him, but he will return. Clock keeps on running. 3rd and inches. Tyjae Spears. Let's go. Ooh, I tried to spin away there. Jack Lindsay now. Number 56. With an injury. Not too happy about this. I need my rookies to really get a lot of time. A lot of play time. A lot of experience. Can we break through here? No blocking. No blocking on the left side. I needed more. I needed more. Strained tricep. Jesus. So Lynch will have to take over. I don't think that is the best idea. Depth chart time it is. So let's take a look at the offensive line. Patrick Paul. All right. Jack Linsley. So Eric Lynch. I'm not sure if I like this. He does have good strength. His agility is bad. The acceleration, the awareness is super horrible. Let's just take a look at the other positions. I could put Dylan McMahon in there. Graham Barton injured. He might return though. David Presley over here. We're stretched as we speak. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for the moment. All right. Just for the moment. We're going to see how this works out though. Yeah, it doesn't work out. For fuck's sake. 3rd and 9. Chig going down with an injury at the probably the worst time possible. Steven Marino, Noah Clancy. It's up to you. Can I have to flip this play. I have to get different players into my main route, which is Rodgers here. Just need to get him back there. Noah Clancy also is an option, of course. Just got there on time. And now I don't think we can punt. I think we have to really go for it. I think we have to go for it. Play action crossers. They're setting up super well here. Do I go with this? RPO. A quick handoff. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not going to get it. We're denied. Shit. And the Colts do to us what we did to them. Hurt us at home. Defense. No defense. Shit, man. Why are we doing so badly all of a sudden? Can't be down to injuries. It's just their defense is really doing extremely well here. Can't even put this on anybody else. I can't even, put blame on anybody. Don't want to do that either. Steven Marino. Maybe Noah Clancy. Just get that clock moving. Keep on running. Can't outrun him. 2nd and 8. 2 yards only. Trotter. They're actually not that fantastic, but today they're playing like hyper beasts. Get Rodgers back there. Get Burks back there. Those are the important tasks. Shit. Not working again. They get to us, slap down, push back. Whatever you want to say here. 3rd and 8. And we need this touchdown more than ever. Momentum is fully in effect here. 4th and 19 as we're taken down by Starks. I didn't even have time to curse. I didn't even have time to curse on this one here. Oh my god, we are really... We're just completely killing ourselves here. Very unnecessarily, by the way. Really unnecessarily. A lot of options here. 4th and 19. We have to go for it. And my only really good catcher is in double coverage. And again, we're denied. And they're just running away with the game. And we have not done enough today to really counter that. Really not doing enough. And it's this Colts defense. I don't know. Is it the defense or is it me? I would like to say it's the defense. They're just really coming up as more successful currently. We have to go for way more aggressive plays than I'd like to go for. And then it's imprecise as well. So tell you what, this game is lost anyway, so we're going to put Kramer in here. It's not going to be a gigantic boost for him, but it is going to be it's going to be a chance to just throw a few balls here, hit a few targets. That's what I'm looking for. Nice. Good throw here. Just, get him get him somewhat of a confidence boost, if you want to put it that way. Steven Marino. Ah, man, that was inches missing. But Brent can jump and slap that ball away. If Marino gets faster, I think he's really going to be a threat. He feels like a threat. He really does. But look at that. It just takes a little bit too long to get into position there. And yeah, today's game... Oh, I love all of these options here. This is one thing I want to see changed in Madden 25. Why do I get the same suggestion 100 times over? It just doesn't make any sense, you know? Just doesn't make any sense. Let's go here. No Clancy. I want to see you run. I want to see you run, man. Just like that. I want to see you run. Pushed out of bounds. All right. So we do get the yards, but we don't get the win today. Does it pain? Yes, it does. On the other hand, we didn't do enough. We didn't do enough. Their defense really stopped us and took away all the momentum we had in that first half. And Anthony Richardson just did the rest. Looking at the stats, I mean, 43% completion rate for Will Levis. Mike Kramer 50, but yeah, he was just in for a short, fun run. But Anthony Richardson 77% completion rate, 200 yards. He was just, how do we compete with that, you know? Jonathan Taylor did really well. Tyjae Spears never got going today. 3 on average, and then I kind of abandoned that when Chris McAdams never got going. On the receiving side, drops. Chig dropped one. Amari Rodgers dropped the ball again. And our highest ranked receiver was Noah Clancy. So, Chig bumped up a little bit. I do hope he returns quickly. Apart from that, everybody kind of getting in there, but nobody really standing out. James Houston, again, highest rated left edge. And as well, solo tackle leader. Malachi Starks, total tackle leader. Jarvis Ford gets 3 tackles for loss. We get 2 sacks here. And we get sacked once. 0 interceptions. That at least was good. But that fumble, that was really, really horrible. That was really bad. Tyjae Spears, that was one that really broke us. Up to then, I felt like we were in it, but this one just really killed off the game. Alright, so we go 8-2. Still topping that AFC South, though. And yeah, no new injuries. That's the most important part for me. I just want to get my team back to full strength, especially the offensive line. That is something that you can really very quickly feel when things stop working. Right? The passing doesn't work because you don't have the time. Rushing doesn't work because the gaps aren't opening. So all of that is happening. Of course I could change it. Of course I could slap in 1 or 2 free agents just out of nowhere. But I don't want to do that. I want to have natural progression in here. And yeah, we're just going to chalk this one off here. Second season loss, 8-2. Still a very good season. Are we still up top? Yes, we still are. All right, that is good. I just want to break past the wildcard round, get everybody to rest up a little bit here. Next week, Raiders away game. So let's see how we can do there. For now, I'm just going to say thank you. Stay awesome, everybody. And as always, thanks so much for being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and see you next time.